I know. Okay, Deborah, where did you go? Where did the vlogs go? Listen, all right? I know I haven't made a vlog in the last almost year, considering the fact that season 1 of the Law School Diaries ended last year, July. So I get it, but I will explain in this video. But before we get into why I disappeared for a bit, let's actually go through this journey and take a trip down memory lane as to everything that happened when I entered second year, because there's a lot to get into. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Period. You see, the weather was seemingly normal. I was climbing mountains in the summer, wearing my favorite spring dresses, and walking around, enjoying the sun, thinking completely nothing of the upcoming weather, expecting it to go as it does, as per usual. And then on the 12th of September 2023, something that I could have never anticipated happened. That's right, Maastricht flooded, and I was in the middle of the street during the flood. So this is my walk back home. This is the most surface level water we've seen in a while. Holy crap. Holy shit. Oh my god. And it's gotten like way worse. Everything is flooded. Like I said, I'm just glad to say that I survived it. And my apartment never got flooded because it wasn't on the first floor. But some other places did get flooded. And I'm not gonna lie, it was super scary to be in the middle of. I went with my bike, and even then I couldn't even bike home. So PSA to everyone out there, learn how to swim. But I had some less traumatic experiences, so let's continue with that. Just a few days later, I got invited to go to this place in Maastricht called LBB. It's this underground place where creatives sort of get together and you can have an open mic night. You can have drinks and relax with fellow students or go up on stage. At first, I was a little intimidated and a little bit scared, but little did I know that this night, and especially after this night, something in me changed. I don't know how to say it specifically, but maybe it was the inspiration, maybe it was the music. Something in me definitely was not the same afterwards. It inspired me so much that I reminded myself to keep on making music, because that's something I sort of forgot within this process of being in law school. I am still, in fact, a creative. What I didn't mention to anyone around me at this time is that besides this inspiration, something in me was changing. I wasn't necessarily sure what it was or how it was manifesting, but it was itching for something new. It was itching to detach, and it was itching to come out. I wasn't necessarily sure, but all I started doing was starting to create music, videos, short form videos, whatever I could possibly do to let it out of me, I did. And let's just say it's created something that I'll be very, very excited to share with you guys in the near future. This series of uncomfortable feelings also manifested in a lot of frustration and anger. I was very unhappy. I was very unhappy with things around me. I was very unhappy with my surroundings. I was very unhappy with a lot of things I noticed that was going on. Originally, I had tried to sort of manage or grit my teeth or deal with it personally by myself or with extremely close people. But I realized that something had to change. And if I wasn't going to change it, then I would continue being miserable. So I did. And then I turned 21 years old. And I thought maybe that's why everything was happening. Either way, throughout this whole entire transitioning period, it was a series of uncomfortable feelings, forging new paths, meeting new people, and finally going out of my comfort zone. It's not something I wanted to do, but it was in fact necessary. And looking back on it, I couldn't be more grateful. More on that as I chat to you guys a little bit later. Let's go through the second semester first. So today is, I think, the 2nd of December. It's a Saturday. And there's been quite a lot happening, but I haven't had the opportunity to discuss it with everyone. I'm in my second semester of my second year. Amazing. We love that. We made it. We did. And there's just been a lot of developments. There's been a lot happening. I have new courses as per usual. And right now where I'm at, the specific situation I'm in right now is that I have European tort law and I have European law foundations as a module. At some point, it all becomes European law at some point. So what's been happening recently is that my examinations, I think, are on the 18th, and I have a take-home exam on the 20-something. I'm not even sure. I need to check those dates. I have a skills paper due on the 22nd. So this weekend, I have just been focusing on finishing my skills paper. I want my research paper done so that I can do the presentation. And well, first of all, so I can hand it in and then do the presentation and not have a clash with my exam time to study. The one thing I've been finding super interesting and that I'm going to talk about later is that I've noticed that for different courses, there's different ways to study, and I'm finally just getting it. I'm finally understanding from my previous mistakes, okay, perhaps these courses that are open book, you don't have to study everything in your head, but you have to apply things better. And that's something I wanted to talk about. And I promised you guys I would talk about it, but then my channel and my main channel has been going in a different direction lately. And so what I'll be doing, I think that would just make everything easier for everyone, is to create a second channel where I strictly just vlog and I talk about school, because there's so much I want to talk about being in this university, being in law school, but at the same time, that conflicts with everything I'm doing on my main channel. And I know there's a lot of you guys who still want answers. And actually, I had a previous experience in which I started meeting people in real life coming to me. I met somebody at the HEMA, which was so funny. And we had a great conversation. She knows who she is. And it was just so amazing to see, okay, there's somebody who's actually watching this and actually taking this information. And she was like, girl, there's so much, we have so many questions about uni. And I was like, okay, definitely need to make a second channel because this is important stuff. I also got myself a new MIDI keyboard. I'm very happy with this. I'm so excited. I've always talked about making music for a long time, but for a long time I did not have the equipment to make music, and then I saved a little bit and I got myself a MIDI. So because I never really had any instruments and instrumental training while making music, I never knew how to play drums effectively. And now I am learning that I actually don't play drums well. Surprise, surprise, who would have thought? My ass really thinking that I would be a drum prodigy the minute I got this instrument. Yeah, no. So I've been learning drums. That's also something I'm trying to do this weekend, is play the drums and be happy and creative this weekend. And then next week, just exams. Also, so many things have changed. It's cold outside. I'm looking out my window and these trees used to be a full-on bush. It used to look like a forest, and now it's not looking like a forest anymore. But yeah, there's also just been some personal developments that have happened in my life recently. And it's just caused me to reassess my priorities in life. Those are developments I will share with you guys as we go through it, because I'm not about to tell myself in this channel. No, y'all are gonna have to wait for the big reveals, but I'm very, very excited. Some things have developed and I'm okay, I see this happening. Very excited about it. That's all for that today. But you guys will be hearing from me soon. I'm gonna go finish my paper now. I'll catch you guys later. Okay, bye. Today is the 16th of December. It is a Saturday. My exam is on the Monday. Yay! Okay. Scary. My European Union law exam is on Monday. So the plan is to go to a coffee house and study, because if you can hear from my vocals, I got sick. I have a cold. and I've been at home for the past 2 days and I'm tired of my house. And the library is extremely full, and also I don't want to see that many people at ICL, and I don't want to go to Rambek because then I have to bike. So I'm just gonna go to a coffee house. Cute, love that for me. So recently I've been going through it, and I've also been like losing my motivation a little bit because I think it's just like an end of the year thing. I've been calling all my friends and being like, guys, like, are you feeling the same thing? And every single one of them has been like, yes, Deborah, we are feeling the same thing. And we don't even go to the same university, so like crazy. The reason that like I was lacking motivation is because like I was just asking myself like, what was the point? Like, everyone's been talking recently about their GPAs. Like, that's always been a discussion, but now that we are in second year, everyone's talking about it. Everyone's like, oh, I gotta get a good GPA because you want a good job, you know? And I never really bothered myself too much about it because it's something that like comes eventually, right? And recently, like, I think my motivation just was dwindling because I felt like I was putting all this effort into my exams and nothing was working for me to get like extremely high grades, you know? And I just woke up this morning and I actually like prayed, thank the Lord Jesus, and it dawned on me, these courses are assignment based and not really exam based, so you have this opportunity to do well on assignments. I'm an assignment girly. I always have been. Assignments, I don't know why, I think it's just because of the time limit. Like, I've always just done well on assignments. I don't know why. I think it's the aesthetic and how I make myself comfortable to be able to do an assignment. So my brain was like, okay, why don't we just like focus on this and help our GPA in everywhere we can, and then just do what we can for exams, you know? So that's that. And also, I was just thinking to myself, like, maybe I should start seeing my exams like assignments, just on a bigger time crunch. And what I'm doing now is just prepping for that assignment so I can make the assignment the best way I possibly can. It's all about thinking. It's all about the thought process. I'm telling you. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if this thought process worked for me, if it gave me amazing results for my exams. By God's grace, it shall. Like, I've just been needing motivation to like continue with the subjects that I don't want to do. Also, I've just been making decisions concerning my minor for next year. Like, I can't believe that we're already talking about those things because the periods are coming closer and closer. So yeah, I'm very excited, but I don't want to reveal it like too much on the interwebs. You guys will hear all about it like soon. But yeah, because there's no one really on the internet talking about the minor decisions right now. So we'll go through this process together, period. Okay, and let me go study and be aesthetic and cute. And I will see you guys whenever. Okay, bye. Hi everyone. Yeah, it's been forever since I've been back in this POV. Also, this is the most barefaced I have ever been on camera. But welcome back. I know I've disappeared. I know. I start every single vlog with this. I'm always like, oh, I know I've disappeared, but for real, I actually mean it this time, I swear. So, ladies and gentlemen, hi. It's a new year. It's 2025. And we have things to talk about, so let's get into it. Now, today I wanted to do something a little bit different. Normally, like, I would be on the side and, you know, giving you a vlog from the same background, but I wanted to give you guys more. I wanted to give you guys entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Period. I thought this time around maybe I could do a get ready with me. So, not that I'm trying to be an influencer, you know what I'm saying? But maybe, like, you guys can just, like, we can just have a sit down. We can have a chat. Welcome to the group chat. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can watch me do my makeup. Also, I can kill two birds with one stone because I have another video to film after this. So I thought I would just like chattity chat, do my makeup, and let you guys know what the tea is all about, period. So I have disappeared for a while. I know. I have been gone for a few reasons, actually. But one of the reasons that I've been gone for a while is because I entered second year and I needed to like focus, you know what I'm saying? So you guys, like, if you guys have watched my channel or my like previous law playlist, you guys have seen me go through it in law school. You guys have seen me go through the motions, you know what I'm saying? You guys have seen me go through all my emotions, go through the stress, go through the anxiety. This second year, I really just wanted to like take the time for myself. And my last vlog was last year summer when I graduated first year. And to be honest with you, I barely graduated first year, barely. Okay, I was hanging on for dear life.
I was hanging on for dear life. I was burnt out. I was completely done. Like, I could not handle it anymore. I was so done with school. If I was a Nepo baby, I would have been gone. But we needed education, so we can't be doing that. And it just really stressed me out, and I just needed a break as well. Like, I wasn't really as invested into it. Also, when I came back for second year, a lot of things happened, right? So the one thing I promised myself I would do was buckle down on semester 1 and 2, because semester 1 and 2 are like quote unquote the hardest, in the sense of like you're still coming off of first year. Now, of course, anyone who's watching this, the curriculum has changed quite a bit, so I don't know what it's going to be like for y'all after seeing this video, but for us, we had comparative property and we had comparative criminal procedure, which, if you guys know me, I don't like criminal law. Never have liked it, never been interested. I don't care. I'm sorry. I know some people are really passionate about criminal law. I have some amazing friends who are very passionate about criminal law, but personally, it's never been for me. And so criminal law and criminal procedure have always just been difficult, simply because I don't like it. So when we first came back, I had to really make sure that all the like courses that I missed from the last year, and all the courses that like that was outstanding, I needed to finish them. I needed to make sure that I was academically sound. And at that time, like, balancing YouTube was already difficult. Then having to do a vlog alongside that, when I wasn't necessarily like in the most calmest of states, wasn't the vibe. Also, I wanted to talk about something on a deeper level, is because I was struggling through burnout. So if you guys don't know, if you have watched like some of my old videos, like I know some people have watched my old videos on my channel, right? My journey in the Dutch education system has been a very long one for the past like 6 years. And in the Netherlands, like when I first came, I first had to learn Dutch within a small amount of time, 6 months practically. And I really pushed myself. Then I got a high school HAVO diploma, which here, if you guys are internationals, the Dutch education system when it comes to high schools has many different levels. And it's like, it's not just straight up high school and then university. There's different high schools that lead to different universities, right? So I had to get a HAVO diploma. Then I did that within 1 year, and that was during COVID. That's when COVID started, and I graduated during COVID. That shit was crazy. Then I had to do a higher educational level, which is equivalent to like A levels or IB, which is 3 years, and I did it within 1 year. And it nearly killed me. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it nearly fucked me up. I was not okay after that diploma. Like, I was not chilling. I was not good. So then I did that. And then I went to the Hague University, which is a University of Applied Sciences, to do law for 1 year, because VWO like didn't really work out as much as I wanted it to. And I just decided, like, if I'm gonna do law, let me just do law on a University of Applied Sciences, get my first year propedosa, and then go to a big university, which is Maastricht right now. So that's been my academic journey in the last 5 to 6 years. And that is extremely time consuming. Like, I have not had a normal life in the past 5 years, 5 to 6 years. It has never been normal. I have always just been achieving to get to a further place. Now that I'm here, the burnout was real. So that's also one of the reasons that I was struggling through first year. Now, of course, everyone was struggling through first year, so I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, everyone was struggling through first year. Everyone I knew personally was going through it through first year. But that was why, like, I was struggling, and also because I'd experienced failure coming from a different educational system. Like, I had a fear of failure, which triggered my anxiety and the PTSD thereof, and then it just made me super anxious, and I would have panic attacks. One of my other exam videos, I had a panic attack in the middle of the fucking library, in the Faculty of Sciences library, which is not good. Like, I know it was funny, I know it was content, but it's not a good thing. It was horrible. And my heart was really going through it because I was starting to have heart palpitations. Like, it was really bad. So we can't be doing that. I don't know about you, but I did not come in this life for a degree to be stressed and end up with problems. God forbid, okay? So no, I was not gonna be doing that. So this year I started working on my mental health. That was the promise I gave myself this 2024. It's like, I wanted to work on my mental health, and I wanted to put my mental health first and get mentally better, because there's a lot that I needed to work on. There was a lot that I've experienced in this life that, like, I know I'm trying to find my necklace. Sorry about that. All of those experiences have affected me a lot, and I want to get to a place where I can be a happy, healthy human being, and I need therapy for that. So I also put my mental health first this year, and I made decisions that I chose myself this year. I chose my mental health this year. I chose myself, and that's that. Also, if anyone's wondering, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match foundation. Best foundation. I just upgraded foundations from like Revlon, I think. It's been really good. I'm not sure if I put too much on, because sometimes I be doing too much, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's okay. I think I'll blend it out and it'll work out on its own. Don't worry about it. So, but anyways, that's what was happening to me then, right? So fast forward to like last year around my birthday when I turned 21 years old. Yes, I am now 21. It is crazy to say that I'm 21 years old. Like, in my head, I was always 18, 19, 17. So I don't feel bad about growing older. What I felt was like, there was a sudden change in a lot of my behavior. There was a lot of like, you know, I don't want to be wasting my time any longer. Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt like, I don't know, I just felt like something in me changed. I don't know what it is, but I definitely felt that change around like October beginning. I was kind of, no, actually September beginning. I was kind of like, this is a new feeling, but it didn't really manifest until my birthday, where I was like, no, this is a new path I'm taking. And it was a very sudden one. It was a very drastic one, but it was necessary for me, because now like I'm understanding that it was my spirit, my body's sort of way of just needing space. Not only that, but also needing to understand what I'm here on this earth for, like all of that good stuff, right? And if you guys don't know, like I'm Christian, so I depend on God for everything. And it's like, for me, you know, I know that Jeremiah 29 verse 11, the Lord knows everything that he has in store for me, all of his plans for me. I had that in the back of my head, but at the same time, I was also like, okay, where do I step next? You know, what's next for me? Who am I surrounding myself with? Like, what do I want? Like, all those things started clashing within my brain, and I felt this need to just be doing more, but not like overproductively more, doing more mentally and more inner work. You know what I mean? Not stressing myself academically, not like trying to overachieve, but doing inner work. I felt that things were coming and things are still coming, but I needed to be prepared for those things. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but that was just the practical vibe. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like it took a lot out of me. It was a very sudden experience. I went from like just living life in sort of like a mode to extreme intensity very, very fast. Also, if you guys don't know what I'm using the Essence Lash and Brow laminator. It's what keeps my eyebrows in place because they're very thick. And I'm using concealer for the rest of my face. So just so you know. This is not sponsored, by the way. This is just the stuff that I use. But anyways, so I was going through that. When I had that sort of like awakening, it really changed everything for me. And it was not an easy process. I think that's also why it was super hard for me to film a vlog. It's because it wasn't an easy process. Like, it was really painful having to go through so many changes so fucking fast. No one talks about that. No one talks about like, when you know you're making a good decision for yourself and it's fucking painful and it's sudden and it's scary. Like, no one tells you about that shit. Why does no one talk about that? I'm pretty sure someone's talking about that, but you know what I mean? Like, I was like, what the hell is this? I'm just very, very grateful that during that period of time, like, I had some really good people around me. I had some people who supported me. They supported my decisions. I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous right now, but it's okay. That's kind of the point, you know? Also, I'm feeling a very earthy tone today. So I'm thinking of a very like earthy green eyeshadow kind of look, you know? Or maybe an orange and yellow, I'm not sure. I'm gonna see a movie later, so like, I'm trying to get ready. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still, you know, doing mental health stuff. Also, I had to start therapy, and not like sitting on a couch, just therapy, but also like a certain type of therapy, which is called EMDR. And I don't want to divulge like too much of my life on the internet because privacy and all that, but it has been really intense. And because of the intensity, I find myself just trying to preserve my own personal space, preserve myself. That's also what's been happening, is that like I've been trying to preserve my spirit, my soul, like, because I felt like I was just giving out so much of myself. Like I was giving out so much kindness, I was giving out so much energy, and I got taken advantage of. That's how I've kind of felt, if that makes sense. Like I was giving out so much energetically, sometimes to the point where I would hang out with people and it would affect me. Like it would affect, I don't know if anyone's super sensitive out there, but like I would hang out around people and I would pick up on the energy, the vibe. Like, you know, when you're sitting down, you can feel it. It really used to affect me a lot, and no one talks about that, right? So this is for all the sensitive people out there. If you know, like, you're going out and people's vibes are not the same with yours, and you know it on the inside, and you keep on lying to yourself, don't lie to yourself. That is your body's way of telling you that you're not in the right place any longer. But yeah, back to therapy. Therapy has been extremely intense, and it's not been pretty. It hasn't been pretty at all. There's a lot of like digging, a lot of inner work I have to do, a lot of just looking into myself, a lot of, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm just trying to blend out my eyebrows so I don't look absolutely terrible on camera. Okay? I promise you it looks better in real life. It's not an easy thing. And getting an evaluation, like sitting in an office for an hour and a half, that shit's wild. And I understand why people sometimes run away from therapy now. I finally do get it, because it's so much and it's so taxing, and it's so emotionally taxing as well. So that hasn't been easy. And there's many different times where I've come home and I'm like, I want to vlog about this experience, but I can't. Like, I can't be coming from a therapist office, be crying, and then have the audacity to put on a camera and be like, guys, I'm really going through it. Never. I'm not built for that. I'm not built for that at all. That's not who I am. I like to process things personally, and then I come back and I'm like, okay, I have learned. Let me tell you what I've learned. So that's that. Also, I feel like second year has been, now that I'm halfway through it, I'm getting geared up for another like intense period, because we're in the last like 2 periods, thank God. A lot of people have just been, like, a lot of the people like in my circle, a lot of my friends, we've just been discussing constantly about the future, what we're going to be doing, because this is the part that no one talks about. Everyone talks about surviving first year, but when you're getting into second year and you're really thinking of like things like exchanges, internships, different courses, are you going to specialize? Are you going to take a double degree? Like, those are really, really serious decisions, because now you're actively choosing the path that you're going to take with this degree. And I thought I wanted to take one path, but honestly, it's not the right path right now. The right path for me, honest to God, is getting this degree and relaxing afterwards. I need to relax. That's also been a little bit non-conventional, because everyone that I know, or a lot of people that I know, are very, very like competitive. Like, everyone's trying to like get into this, get into the ICC, ICJ, whatever. And it's like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find my own path. I'm trying to find my own niche way. And I'm also very interested in a niche part of law, which is like art law, that kind of thing. That's my region, and that's not really very known here. Like, having to navigate that and find the people who are really interested in that similar thing is crazy. And it's not very common. Like, the groups that we're in right now don't really have a lot of space for that. So when that happens, I will let you guys know in the future how it's going. But we're not there yet. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot of talking, but a lot less makeup. I promise you, my makeup process is more developed than this. Also, I think I'm just growing, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like I'm just evolving. You know what I mean? There's a lot more topics that I never even thought that I would be thinking about in second year that I'm thinking about now. Like, you know, where do you want to go? What do you want to be? And it's just, sometimes you don't want to talk about that. Sometimes you just want to process that separately. Now, of course, I don't have to explain myself on camera. I really don't. I understand that. A lot of people are like, no, like, it's your journey. But I feel like, because a lot of you guys have watched a lot of my previous vlogs, like, I want to let you guys know how it is in second year. Because when I first came to this university, like, I remember thinking, okay, first year, but what about second year? You know, like, what's that like? How do you deal with that? And honestly, I will say, at least with this curriculum that we're having, second year does get better. Like, second year does get easier in a weird way. Like, is it still a lot of work? Absolutely. Don't get it twisted. Your workload does not decrease. But I think what happens is that you sort of get used to it. Like, you sort of get used to the workload, and then also the different types of examinations that you have. So this year, like, you have a lot more open book exams. That was a very, very pigmented very pigmented swipe. Holy. Am I feeling green or am I feeling pink? I don't know if I'm feeling pink or if I'm feeling green. See, this is why I don't do my makeup on camera. I'm feeling more pink. I don't know why. Or am I just scared? I'm already here. I've already put in the effort. It's fine. We're going with green today. I think it's just because I'm wearing this green sweater. This is not the official outfit that I'm going to be wearing, but it's like, I do be indecisive. I do be indecisive like that. And it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, that seems a little bit more blended out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also with friendships, I'm not really going to dive too much into that, but it's like, I don't know. I think this year I just recognize the value of friendships and putting in the effort, you know? Like now it's not just like, oh, like let's go out, let's hang out, but now it's like, okay, I'm actively building a relationship with this person to as long as it's supposed to last. It's not supposed to last forever, but you know what I mean? And especially to my girl friendships as well. Like I've been really, really grateful for just having girl friendships. Like it's been really good, you know what I'm saying? So that's also been really, really good for me to grow and understand that. I'm trying to do a wing liner. Now, normally when I do my wing liner, it's never really a problem. But now that I'm on camera, it is becoming a problem, completely unrelated. But I do love liquid liner. It's just sometimes liquid liner can just be a nightmare. I fixed it. Yay. I can't do liner and talk at the same time. Those two things just don't work. Do a little bit of blush, just a little bit something. I'll fix the eyes just a little bit later. I just like to distract myself with a little bit of blush situation. I want to use a white eyeliner for my eyes today. Give myself that ethereal alien look. I'd give this to you 9 to 5 by tonight. Trying to behave, but I'm feeling not just stand there. I'm using, because I've committed to the bit now, I'm using some banana powder underneath my eye. If you have dark skin and you're not using banana powder instead of normal setting powder, what are you doing? This is gonna save your life. It's gonna bake underneath my eyes so my eyes come alive. And white eyeliner is my favorite thing to do right now. I put a little like silver in the corner of my eyes. I feel like that seals off the look. You know what I'm saying? I love how I'm sitting here as a law student, literally making myself up to look like a deer. Like I'm in Tinkerbell. I'm in Bambi, I'm in Tinkerbell. But honestly, like it eats, like, come on now. I just saw what my face looked like on camera when I was doing my mascara. Ah! My favorite part out of all of this is the lip look. Like y'all, I love having a good lip liner. I love a good nude lip. I do, but I also love a good glossy lip. The glossy lip eats. Like I become a different person with the glossy lips. Don't fucking play with me. So I got this brown lip liner from Rimmel. Okay, I don't like overline my lips because my lips they're pretty big enough. They have enough space already. Yeah. Oh, this is my favorite part. Are you guys ready? I love a good lined lip. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on now. I love a good lip. Look at that brown. Look at that. Isn't it giving earth tone? It's giving earthy. It's giving earth, babe. I need to stop, please. I'm telling you, with the right type of makeup, like, I become so confident so quickly. Like, you can't fucking tell me nothing. With this lip, 'tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. I don't know why I'm singing that. Is it not eating? Is it not eating? Now it's giving Mother Earth. It's giving Mother Earth who goes to law school. Mother Earth and academia. I need to stop, please. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope to be bringing you guys, I can't promise you more vloggity vlogs, but what I can promise you is more sit down chit chats. And if I like have more videos from moments in my personal life besides me going to the cafe and staying at home, because I don't be really going out like that. Like, I have fun with my friends and then I come back home and I'm comfortable and I'm in my PJs and I'm sipping my cocoa and I'm staying cute. Like, I feel like also this is a time to be chit-chatting rather than just showing you aesthetic clips. Like, I think that's cute, don't get me wrong, but like we need to be real. You know what I'm saying? Period. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's been a long time coming. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I've talked too long. Anyways, okay, bye.